Hi, everybody. Welcome to Wedding Wednesday. My name is Michelle, and I'm the owner of McEllis Brides Design Studio in Hampton, Virginia. And on Wednesdays, I share with you guys wedding day tips, tricks, and hacks for your big day. Today, we are talking about wedding reception timelines and how that should look. Of course, you can always change it up. Weddings today or whatever you want them to be, but I'll give you kind of just a little guideline. So when you're going in and you're just trying to say, should this go first or last? So I'll give you my tips and why we do it this way, or why most event professionals would prefer you to do it this way. There's a method to some of it, of course, is just tradition, but some of it is placed kind of strategically to help the event flow smoothly. So the first thing you want to do when your reception starts is to introduce your bridal party. So that's number one on the list. Introduce your bridal party. You can have them come in. A lot of people now, I'm sure you guys have seen, come in, dancing to some kind of fun song that you guys all love, and they get to show their personality a little bit. After your bridal party, you can have special guests, your parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, anyone who was just really special to you guys that you want highlighted at that time. You can have them announced as well. Of course, the happy couple, the new Mr. and Mrs., you guys always enter the party last. We're all waiting for you in the room, so you guys enter last. Usually from there, the next thing that happens is you guys head right into your first dance. So you guys, the bride and the groom, the couple, they never really, or typically, you don't even have to go to your seat, go sit down at your table and get comfortable. You guys come right on into a really fun, upbeat song, and then you kind of wait in the middle of the dance floor. You let your special guests kind of clear out, and then you go right into your first dance. The reason that I think, and you guys, again, any event professionals, you can comment below. The reason why I think that it happens like this is because you are still pretty fresh at that point. You've just taken your picture, so you've probably refreshed your lipstick, touched up your makeup, make sure your hair was straight. And before you sit down and get comfortable and, start eating your food and makeup's coming off and you get really relaxed and, your tummy might bulge a little more after dinner, you want to be, the best version of you. And so you go right into that first dance. After that, you can do the father-daughter dance or the mother-son dance or whatever, however you want to do it. Whatever you want to include at that moment right after your first dance as husband and wife. You guys can go into those other little things. Sit down, bless the food. If that's what you're going to do, eat the food. So about typically, I'm not sure if this is still a thing, but typically while everyone is eating, once everyone is seated, whether it's plated or buffet, once everyone is seated and has their plates, the bride and grooms kind of go around and just meet and greet people at their tables. I don't know if brides and grooms still do this. That's kind of a tradition. I don't know why, honestly. But you can choose to do that, or you can let them come to you. But I think the idea was, in my head, I think the idea was so you don't feel so rushed, all these people kind of coming up to you at once, or they don't know when to come up to your table. So you kind of go to them and you just kind of say, thank you, for coming to our wedding. Next, after that, so you honestly, you really don't get much time to eat if you follow this timeline. Brides who are already married, chime in on this. Did you guys actually get a chance to eat? I did not. I ate maybe this much. A bite, and I was very hungry afterwards. But I had a great time, and it really went by so fast. I blinked, it was over. But anyway, so what you guys would do after that. So, go around and meet your guest. I would say about half an hour before you are scheduled to do your toast, cake cutting, things like that. If you are going to change outfits or if your train has a bustle, you need to sneak out about 30 minutes before the next thing on your schedule and go change your clothes, refresh your makeup. touch up your lipstick, touch up your hair. If you have a bustle, that's when you want your bridesmaids to go ahead and bustle you up. Take a short bathroom break if you can. I know some brides gowns do not really allow them to use the bathroom, but if you can, take a potty break, and refresh everything. Change your clothes if that's what you're going to do. If you're wearing the same gown, bustle up your train and give yourself a little time before your cake cutting or your toast. So then from there, if you have any, like I had a dance at my wedding. So I think we actually did that first before dinner, because it was supposed to happen at the ceremony, but I think we were overtime for my ceremony. I had a long ceremony. So we did that first, but had I planned it to be at my reception, I would have planned it for right before my toast. So right after dinner, if you have anything special planned, like maybe if you have a dance planned for the groom, like the bride and the bridesmaids, that's when I would do that. Then from there, I would head right into, the garter toss, the bouquet toss, toast, cake cutting, all of those little special things. I would pull all those things together right after dinner. So that way, before you open up the dance floor, if you have a grandmother, if you have, just someone maybe like a pastor, someone who's a little bit older, and they're just like, hey, I wanted to see, the toast. I wanted to see the cake cutting. They wanted to see all the traditional things. You get all of those things out the way. Then you can open up the dance floor and you guys can party and do whatever it is that you plan on doing. But those guests that you have that really wanted to see those, little detailed moments, they can see all of those things. And then they're free to leave whenever they want. So that is my version of a wedding day timeline for your reception. You guys, let me know what you did. Let me know if there's something that I left out. And also, I know things are kind of changing up for COVID. I have not actually been to a wedding reception during COVID. So let me know for these micro weddings. Are you guys changing it up? What's the timeline? What's the time frame? I know most wedding receptions last about a good, I would say 2 to 4 hours. 4 hours is kind of long. I would say 2 to 3 hours. I know some people try to drag out that kind of party part as long as they can, but most receptions last anywhere from 2 to 3 hours max. Boom, done. Everyone leaves and goes home. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you did. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you get a notification. We do new videos every Wednesday at 11 a.m. So make sure you subscribe to our channel and like the video. Leave a comment and I will respond. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. See you next Wednesday.